Happy Tuesday, YouTube. I hope you guys are enjoying it. You know, the last couple of weeks have been really challenging for me and my family, dealing with, this virus and dealing with death. A really good friend of mine passed away recently. So I've just been taking it easy the last few days and running errands and doing things that matters when it comes to your family being sick. But I wanted to get on here and share with all of you guys a tool that I'm able to offer to all of you call center folk that really don't have a DNC solution for your data. And why do I say that? Well, a lot of centers overseas, they really don't have their DNC in order, meaning that they don't have a reliable system where they can take all of their phone numbers, their raw phone numbers, and scrub them. There's a lot of scrubbing mechanisms out there. There's a lot of vendors that, provide you with some tool that scrubs the numbers they sell you against the national and state do not call. And that's great. The problem comes when these vendors do not update those databases every single month with the actual DNC feed. And one of the biggest reasons why centers overseas don't have this capability is because, one, the cost is almost $100,000 to set it up right, to set it up with all your SANS numbers for every state, so you can scrub any number you have against the national and state DNC. So they rely on these other vendors. And trust me, I've seen it over the years. I've worked with several of these vendors. One of them is BLA. They're screening for litigators. And they also have a scrubbing system to scrub for DNC. But I've seen many lawsuits come through the door of, call centers that use this service and they had a DNC in there. There's another one out there, I believe it's DNC.com. I've seen the same thing and a few other ones. So for years, call centers, agents, they call me up asking for a recommendation, a tool, or a service that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. And I've been holding off for over a year now. I've been holding off on sharing this with anybody because this was really one of our competitive advantages when dealing with compliance in terms of DNC. So I am currently associated with a company that has an incredible DNC tool that's real time. So it's connected real time, and the accuracy so far has been 100%. So we've been working with this group for, like I said, a year. 0 of our numbers have shown up on a DNC list. And we're at a point where we're ready to start rolling this out to all of you. So if you're watching this, you own a call center, regardless if it's overseas or onshore, give me a call and I will definitely give you a demo. I'll show you the service, what it costs. But more importantly, I want to show you the accuracy. So give me a call. This is a big issue. In fact, today I had a mastermind with a friend of mine, and we were talking about, the many lawsuits over the years that he's handled, the complaints we've handled, and we can agree that DNC compliance is one of the biggest issues where agents get in trouble. One, they're not checking the DNC. 2, these centers are just calling like crazy, and they're just creating these massive liabilities for any insurance agent out there selling insurance. So you definitely don't want to catch one of those TCPA lawsuits, because if you don't know these laws, especially with DNC, chances are you'll be ending up paying some settlement or some judgment. And it's serious. You know, my buddy was telling me that in his case, he won the lawsuit, and this was before Facebook and Duguid were able to establish what an automatic dialing system was. But, you know, they took him there. The burden of proof was on him. So again, it's not worth it. You know, if you can't invest in having the real DNC setup by having a SANS number, then you definitely want to check this out. Call me up. I'll set up a free, demo for you with my team. And what they'll do is they'll show you how it works, how you get billed every time you scrub your leads. You can, rest assured you're not going to get one of those sneak attacks from some litigator, telling you violated his DNC rights. And then when you go back to the data vendor, he can't help you because his DNC system was outdated by maybe 30 days. And that happens as well. You see, if they're not staying up to date with the real-time feed, then that liability exists. And check around. It's happening. I had another client come to me a couple weeks ago. She had a DNC. The litigator went there, and she had to prove that there was an opt-in. And up until now, she can't prove the opt-in, so the violation of DNC still stands until she can prove that the customer opted in within 90 days requesting this information. The violations are $40,000 per DNC. It's not worth it. It's better to pay a little extra money to be in compliance. And hey, you know what? At the end of the day, the client has to pay extra. Then that's what it costs to do business if you're calling on raw data. So again, my friends, give me a call. I want to share this with everybody because it's really going to save you so many headaches and make you more profitable, because you won't have to be dealing with some of these frivolous complaints or lawsuits. So you guys enjoy your Tuesday, and see you guys at the top. Peace.